Okay, we're a little bit late. I was going to start at 8:45 and just go until about, from an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. Give y'all a stream. What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Stream went out. I want to say congratulations to everyone. We're now on Monday. Hope everyone has a wonderful week. If you're just tuning in, these are something special I'm doing over the
Cap B, misspelled, edit, paste.
dog days of summer.
Screen curtain off, message, text field, is editing. Good morning, a little Monday morning tech talk. HTTPS://
I am live, period.
Inserted I am lit.
Apparently I did not copy what I wanted, so I'm re-editing this.
Text field, insertion. I am lit, good. Lit actions, caret words. Etch talk, caret act, misspelled, edit, paste, cut, copy. I am live. Voiceover off.
I am, what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to ping the Discord server. And, push this out. Give me a sec. And also tweet this out on Twitter. The good old Twitter. And it crashes on first launch. So after I made my video of the iPhone 11 after a year, magically, I mean, literally no joke, no conspiracy theorist here, we get a cellular upgrade. How it was running slow. Then I noticed overnight our cellular just, poof, magically got better. Let me see what I can do. So I did a speed test earlier, and I got 100 megabits down. Previously, it was only like 16 in the video. Now I'm getting, right here in the studio where I recorded the video for the prompt. My upload still sucks, but they improved the download here. 52.7 down. Okay, upload's a little bit rough, but I mean, hey, still, it gets the job done if I need emergency internet. 2.13 up. Yes, my Comcast is faster at uploading, but I mean, whatever. It's very spotty too. It's like it goes up to full service occasionally, then it's 3 bars, then it goes down to 1, and then it's like it's been fluctuating between 1 to 3 bars. So it's like weird. It's weird / unstable, and there's that nice, lovely feature about 15 with VoiceOver. Speaking of 15, it's running great. I have no complaints whatsoever. Actually, to be honest, there's only a few things, and I already talked about them. The accessibility problems. Actually, to be honest, there's only a few things, and I already... that's really it. We got a chat.
850 Blind Life. Hello.
Blind Life says hello. Hey, Blind Life. For some people, it may be in the afternoon because of the United Kingdom, but here in the East Coast of the U.S., it is. It's 8:51 in the morning. So I'm gonna stream for a little while. Y'all drive the coverage. There's no like direct talk. We can talk about Android. We can talk about Windows. We can talk about anything. For my sighted viewers out there, I'm working on some stuff. I was gonna show something, but it may reveal some stuff that I don't want to reveal. But I caught some photos today of the sun rising, and it was very interesting. It looked like the clouds were on fire. I'm gonna crop it to make it look better. Let me see. I'm gonna crop it just to make it look better. Of course, the power pole got in the way, but hey, I mean, it is what it is. Alright. So, I'm going to crop this. What else do I want to do? Oh, that's right. We'll airdrop it so y'all can see it. There we go. So, as y'all can see, the sky looked like it was on fire this morning. And I'll explain why it looked like it. Give me a sec. Delete that. The reason why the sky looked like it was on fire was, notice the horizon right here, these clouds. They look like they're orange. And then down on the basin, they look like they're standard white/gray. It looks like fog. But over here next to the power pole, you can see it really is on fire. Look at you can see the contrast of the sun from the top of the clouds going down. If anyone does not know, I'm actually a forecaster. I don't just do tech. I work with tech, but also work with forecasting. I'm a private forecaster. I'm not like owned by anyone. So it's my own study, my own thing. I'm not really run by anyone, but just stuff that I do. But the cloud cover, if y'all cannot tell, it is clear right here, right in there, right above the line of the clouds where the sun started hitting them. But right up here it is clear, but it's very hazy. I think we got Saharan dust. But up at the top, up here, there's more cloud cover, which persists for everywhere else. And it's still cloudy. I mean, there is a bit of blue sky, but it's very hazy. I think, yeah, we got a good fair share of Saharan dust. And I think I got a splinter in my hand and my finger now. Great. That's a great way to start a Monday. But yeah, it is nice to catch some photos, especially when you live out in the country. Let's see. It is nice.
8:54. Blend Life. What is your favorite iOS 15 feature?
My favorite feature, out of everything that I can use right now, the most favorite one is focus. I do like that. Focus is my favorite one. And then, of
Watching
course,
YouTube off.
I set up a watching YouTube focus. But that, out of everything, is the focus. And that doesn't just start with iOS 15. That goes across Mac OS and then iPad OS. I would have to say another one of my favorite features are the share play and sharing screen. Now, VoiceOver still will not loop back through if you're sharing screen from another blind person to another blind person,
8:55.
which
VoiceOver off.
is a great privacy feature, but also can be bad. Oh, good morning, Luis. I was not expecting you to check because it's like 6 o'clock in the morning. It is actually, 5:56 in the morning over in California. Was not expecting that.
VoiceOver. 8:55. Luis Gonzalez to Blend Historia 05. Hi.
Good morning, Luis.
8:55. Blend Life. Are there any accessibility issues?
The only accessibility issue right now that I'm seeing with iOS 15 Beta 3 is the weather app. I mean, it's accessible, but it's a mess. WatchOS 8, the notification center is a jumble mess. You are running iOS 15 Beta 3 and looked at the weather app. That's essentially how the notification center works. The other thing is when you're searching for something in settings, your results will not be accessible.
8:56. Nikita Smith. Hi.
Jesus, Nikita, you messaged a Skype group that I'm in at like 4 this morning, my time. Good Lord, you probably barely got sleep. Jesus, hi.
Custom emojis. Button.
I actually did a stream on my other YouTube channel, which I don't really recommend everyone watching that channel because it's my freelance channel. It's where I'm uncensored. I just do whatever on it. And, but the thing that I was going to say is after I did that stream, family members, they made, dinner and it was really nice. For once I actually liked it. And then that night I watched some YouTube and slept like a king. It was awesome. And then I woke up at 5:05 this morning, and here I am. either my skin cracked or I have a splinter. I really don't know anymore. Next week I will not be doing these streams at all. I have family coming into town. So videos may vary also. Let's see.
8:58. 8:56. Nikita's watching YouTube. 8:57. Bling Life. I'm thinking of buying an iPad. What's the best one you can think of?
It depends on what your budget is. What are you looking for?
8:57. Nikita Smith. I know, part of that was my fault. I maybe only got 3 hours lol, but I can't fall asleep when it's daylight out.
You're good. You did, like I said, I have focus enabled, and then the iPad Pro constantly has Do Not Disturb because it's running 14.7. You're good. I didn't care. I just was like, oh, hi.
Custom emojis. Button.
And I don't even have Skype on my iPhone.
Voiceover off.
What kind of iPad are you looking for, Blind Life? Jesus, Discord notifications. Hi, mail. So there was an iPad Pro replacement cable that I'm supposed to get a USB-C to USB-C cable, because my other one, we found out the problem to why it was bricking why my Pro got bricked and kept rebooting. It was not iOS at all, or iPadOS. It was the USB-C cable. So Apple, in turn, messed up on the order and ordered me a 2-meter replacement Lightning to USB-C cable. In that case, I was like, wait. So Thursday, the day after I initiated this investigation at 7:30 p.m. Wednesday. This is Eastern time. I contacted Apple at 6 a.m. the next morning. Finally got a call at 8:15 a.m. and this was before I got the cellular upgrade. This was about 2 weeks ago now. It'll be 2 weeks this Thursday. But I got the cellular upgrade. Before I got the cellular upgrade, my call dropped. I'm like, freaking beautiful. So, I go and contact Apple again. And I called them about 1:30 in the afternoon again because I was around to do it. And this time I turned on airplane mode, turned on Wi-Fi, did a Wi-Fi calling. Forced it to do Wi-Fi calling. They changed the order. Forgot to cancel the case ID. I get an email Saturday after doing a stream, or during my stream. I look at it at 2:30 in the morning, and it says, I'm going to be charged if we don't receive the replacement item. And for business days. I'm like, this case number was dropped. Why are you saying that you're going to charge me or not refund me back my fee? So I contact Apple again, and I get a call from them finally without it dropping now because the new upgrade, whatever. I mean, if it's a repeater antenna, I mean, it's whatever. I like it. It gets the job done. So, hey, if I have a neighbor watching my channel, thanks for your T-Mobile repeater if you actually got someone around me got something installed. But whatever. So that, long story short, apparently I'm supposed to be refunded within 48 hours. An email is supposed to come through stating that they're going to cancel the case. If it does not get canceled, I contact them again, and, well, I mean, I got a good financial system here. I'm at $38, really. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it's whatever. I mean, it is what it is. But I thank you, Apple, for jerking me around. It's all I got to say. I built this channel around Apple, but there's times when I have to be completely honest with y'all. And one of them times is now. I don't appreciate when a company is going to sit there and proclaim that they're going to give me a free cable because they messed up, and then turn around and try to charge me for it. When, in fact, you claimed that the case was dropped and I was going to get a free cable out of it.
8:59, Bling Life, 800 pound.
Oh yeah, you're in the United Kingdom.
8:59, Bling Life, I wouldn't mind the M1.
The M1 is overkill, to be really honest with you. If you're looking for the best bang for your buck, go with the iPad Air 4. if you don't care about a laminated display, if you're just blind, whatever, and you just want an iPad just to have an iPad, get the 8th gen. It has the A12 chip in it.
9. Luis Gonzalez, the Blind Historia 05. Actually, speaking about that, I heard there was a lot of sunlight pouring in Northern California, the Pacific Northwest, and some Canadian provinces. 901. Blind Life, I've been having problems with notifications. When I restart my phone, notifications work fine for about 4 hours and stop.
That is interesting. I've never had a notification problem.
901. Nikita Smith, geez, that's a little messed up.
Yes.
902. Samir Salim, what's your first iPhone?
My first iPhone was actually an iPhone 5C. My first iPhone, actually, that I officially purchased. My first actual smartphone, believe it or not, was an Android. And then before that was a flip phone, because I was still too young.
Custom emojis. Button. VoiceOver off.
Because my family, what they did is they didn't start me out with an iPhone at the beginning. Yeah, speaking of notifications, there's a YouTube notification I just got. But my first actual phone was actually a flip phone, and then an Android briefly. And then I went and I was like, you know what, I want to try out the iPhone. I want the accessibility. So I tried out the iPhone 5C, liked it, got the iPhone 7, liked it. The only thing that sucked on it was the battery was at 80% battery health, thanks to iOS 11. And then it was at 79% on the second battery replacement, thanks to iOS 13. And here I am on the iPhone 11. And now that they brought screen recognition, because I am visually impaired myself, I am totally blind in one eye, and I have a vision field of about 5 feet in my right eye. So I'm able to access my phone perfectly normal. But when it comes down to like reading text, I cannot read text clearly enough. So I have to use VoiceOver and stuff like that. It sucks. Don't pity me. It's life. This was meant to happen. It unfortunately, I wish I actually, funny enough, my condition was able to have surgery when I was 7 or younger, because after 7 your eyes completely develop. Hopefully they find a way to get that done in medical future. But wish I would have known about it, because I went and actually looked into it and actually see if I could get eye surgery to get full vision. And when that happened, when I was going to go get tests and everything, I live near Jacksonville, Florida. I had to take a trip down to Miami in one day. And that's not no piece of cake. That's a 5-hour drive. So I had an appointment at 8 o'clock in the morning, left here at 1:30 in the morning, was down there at 7:30. And then came back in one day. Not going to do it again, because came back at 11 p.m. that same day. The only reason why we came back at 11 p.m. is because we actually spent time with some family down there and friends, because I got family down there. But it sucks that happened, but don't pity me, please. It meant to happen. It meant to happen.
VoiceOver 904.
But I want to grow this channel. I want to actually become a good content creator, or even a YouTuber down the road, like Marcus Brownlee. I don't even want to shoot for Marcus Brownlee's levels. Like maybe Everything Apple Pro, but like iDevice Help, Brandon Butch, Zolotech, but also cover the accessibility aspect of Apple's products, because Apple works really hard on their accessibility. Apple may be a company that does wrong things, but here's where I love Apple. You can always rely on their products. They're reliable all the time.
90904. In life, what iPad do you have?
I have the iPad Pro 2018 and an iPad Mini 4. I like the one under 20 hertz. As I said, I have enough vision to see it, so I can do some gaming. But like I said, text-wise, reading text messages, depending on to the print, depending on to what it is. Like, I can read my name in print. I can also write my name in print. But writing out full things, I cannot write in print completely. I have to use, unfortunately, Braille or a keyboard.
905. In life, do you have an Apple Watch?
I have an Apple Watch Series 6 right here. It is currently actually using VoiceOver, but I can see the hands.
905. Luis Gonzalez Dublin Historia 05. Wow, we kind of had the same situation then. I'm pro Android, but my first phone was an iPhone that I think my TVI from elementary school used to use.
Oh. I mean, Android's got its, don't get me wrong, it's got its accessibility stuff for blind or visually impaired people. But out of the whole ballparks, iOS does beat it.
908. Lin Life. What's the best battery life on an iPad? I really value battery life.
They all rate it for 10 hours. You're gonna get what you get. An iPad Air 4, you're gonna still get it. Especially if you're totally blind in the dark and you don't use the display, you have screen curtain, then you're gonna get like 10 hours, depending on how heavy you use the iPad. Like this iPad, I have when I do long-term editing on it, I can get like 8 hours at the maximum of a full 100% battery in a day. But if I don't do any editing, I can get up to 16, maybe 20 hours with 50% brightness. But that's an iPad Pro. That's doing the basics. Only using it for like 2.5 to 5 hours a day.
908. Nikita Smith. Totally agree about reliability, but also accessibility. I tried using someone else's Android phone and could not figure out how to set up the accessibility on it. 908. 9.
My girlfriend's, we're no longer together, unfortunately, but my girlfriend's iPhone, or not iPhone, Android phone, at the time it was, she got it from her parents, so it's whatever. But because I guess the battery was low enough on it at the time, it was at 25%, and I turned on TalkBack, and TalkBack completely crashed the phone. Just my luck.
909. Samir Salim. Everyone started out using a cheap Android phone, then people came over to the iPhone.
Yeah, literally. That's perfect. That a lot of people actually have done that. Now there are the lucky ones out there that have, started out on iPhone and always have been on iPhone, and then they're pro iPhone. I want to get a Pixel around here. I actually do. I'm looking into the new Pixels, the Pixel 6. It's got me intrigued.
908. Luis Gonzalez Dublin Historia 05. I never thought you ever did gaming.
Yes, I do. I do occasionally. It's very rare. I only like one game, and I barely game.
9909. In life, should I get a Wi-Fi or cellular?
If you're traveling and stuff like that, then I would get a cellular iPad. But if you're just like using it for basic use and you have a personal hotspot like I do built into my plan, then I would just get a Wi-Fi model iPad. I might get a cellular iPad since we had a week where Comcast completely died, straight up died. And I actually had to pause a lot of operations, including live streams, because of it. But then again, if I do get a laptop, either Windows or Mac, I'm back to square one, so it's not even worth really. I mean, I would like to get a cellular iPad, but it is what it is.
909. In life, is it worth the extra money?
A cellular iPad will get better signal than an iPhone, yes and no, depending on to where you are and what you do.
910. In life, what are you using to stream?
I am actually using Restream to send this stream, but I'm using Streamlabs to actually record this off of my device and send it up to YouTube.
Custom emojis. Button. Voiceover off.
Oh, wow, this chat was really booming. I'll do a few more of these live streams. We're going to go for about another 40 minutes or so. So grab your coffee or tea or whatever you drink. If it's, it's like, or if you're eating lunch over in the United Kingdom, hey. What you eating for lunch? Breakfast. What you eating for breakfast? Whatever. If it's dinner time where you are. I know in some parts of the world it's dinner time. Get out of here, Zaxby's ads. I really am starting to hate you. Where you are. I'm getting a lot of Zaxby's ads here in the U.S. because I live in Florida. And I don't mind Zaxby's. It's great. But their prices have went way up. So I normally get either there's been a few times if I really want to I snag by Taco Bell, but most of the time I don't. I go to either most of the time Wendy's if I'm in actually a city like Jacksonville or another city because I don't have it here. Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A. I don't get a lot. It's when I do get it, it's like a Christmas present that you did not expect. Do I think Chick-fil-A is overrated? Yes. But they do sell pretty good food, and their their employees are great. They get treated great. They treat their customers great. It's awesome.
9, 12, in life. I have personal hotspot on my iPhone, so can I just connect that to my iPad?
Yes, you can connect that to your iPad. I've done that plenty of times. Now I actually, how much signal do I have now?
Cellular, 3 or 4 bars, signal strength, status bar item, backyard underscore.
Yeah, since we got the new cellular upgrade, I don't know if that's actually a a cellular booster, because apparently, I was reading into this, apparently if your next door neighbor has a cellular booster in their house and you have the same carrier as them, you can use that cellular booster with no problem. Because like here, I can put this iPhone next to, right down here on the floor.
67, backyard cellular, 3 or 4 bars, back cellular, 3 or 4 bars.
And it will fluctuate. Right now it's not doing it, but like when I had it on my bed, it was, it dropped all the way down to 1 bar, and then it skyrocketed on the other side of the room up to 4, but like I said,
cellular, 3 or 4 bars, signal strength, voiceover off.
Like I said, I have seen it done weird things, but whenever I turn off LTE, it goes down to standard 1 to 2 bars like it used to with LTE.
Voiceover on YouTube. Bit 9, 14, in life. I now have AirPods Max.
You have AirPods Max? Jesus. Like, I would get them, but they're too priced. They're priced too high. What do you think about them? Jesus. They're way too expensive. I'm thinking about actually getting AirPods Pro. I may not unbox them on the channel because they've been out for so long, but I might get them because of some needs that, kind of tired of certain things that I don't want to hear. Speaking of things, starting about August 10th, I may not be able to do these broadcasts during the mornings times because I will be going back to doing some training.
Custom emojis.
Some stuff.
Voiceover off.
Hi, Goose. I live on a farm, so there's a goose outside my window. I live on, well, it's not a farm, but it's like we have 15 acres of land, so we're able to have farm animals. So we have animals on our property. We have a few ducks, a few geese, about 35 chickens, and stuff like that. We get their fresh eggs and good things like that. We tried to grow a garden here, and well, unfortunately, it did not work because the animals, because they do roam out in our yard. The ducks and geese, whenever you would try to scare them off, they wouldn't go away. They kept being curious, and they got into our garden. And they carried a bacteria from one piece of another garden that was on our property that got infected by a fungi that killed the plants. They carried it to the other garden, and we were just like, you know what? We're done. No, we're done with this garden nonsense.
9, 14, 9, 15. Samir Salim, do you ever use text size for your ads?
I do sometimes. If I really don't want to use voiceover, and like depending on the day, I do read text, like certain text size. But most of the time, so I don't strain my eyes, because I will get a headache from it, I just use voiceover.
Welcome to Learn.
But I have done that. I can walk around freely without a cane and stuff like that all the time around here. And I do it most of the time in public, unless I'm on my own and I'm in an unfamiliar environment. Then I use a cane, just because, so I'm safe.
9, 15. In life, they are amazing.
And well, I figured that for $500. I figured that, and the tax price here in Florida, it's awful. Well, it's not as bad as New York. New York City, it's 8% tax. Here, it's 6% sales tax. So they're what, $549? $549 plus 6%.
549 times 1 plus 6% is 581.94.
Yeah, almost $600.
Show late 9/9/17. Luis Gonzalez, Tablet Historia 05. I was going to ask if you had horses, but I realized you only had 15 acres of land. I don't know if too much livestock would support that.
We have horses. We have had pigs before. Yes, it can support that actually. Horses only need about, at the minimum, an acre. And at the the maximum can be whatever. Yes, we have horses. We used to have two. One unfortunately died the day before Thanksgiving, so now we only have one. Like I said, these streams are designed for me to get to know y'all and y'all to get to know me better, and stuff like that.
9/18. Nikita Smith. I mainly live in the city, but our family grows our own garden and we rent someone else's property for producing animals for meat.
Oh wow, that's also a thing that you could do, and that helps the people that own that property, but also helps you. It's very beneficial.
9/18. In life, watch your Siri voice.
The Siri Voice 4, also known as Daniel.
9/19. In life, and your voiceover voice.
Tom.
Custom emojis. Voiceover off.
I can switch. I switch between Tom and Alex all the time, but I use Tom. Let's see. I gotta see all y'all's channels, profile pictures. Let me see. The whole enlarged text thing now in 15. Is it implemented in YouTube? Let's see. Let's go to the largest text font. Nope. See, that's another problem. There's a new control center feature where you can make text really large. Oh God, I can actually read that. Jesus, that is huge. Let me see if I can do something. Here. So, what I can do is, if I go to here, the text font, you can see, like, text like that I can read. Text size. But if I go all the way down to here, I can still read that, but it is, noticeable. But yeah, see, I can read all y'all stuff here. I can see it, but it is, interesting, to say the least. How many people actually are watching? I love how Restream will actually send me an email with diagnostic of my stream to let me know how well my actual stream quality was and everything like that. And it's actually quite nice to have them reports because then you know how healthy your streams are and how they're doing. It's actually quite nice to know.
Voiceover. Good morning. A little Monday morning tech talk. Go to channel Austin's Tech 5 watching. Play video. Voiceover off.
Jesus, 5 watching. Let me know. Do y'all like me? Do y'all like if I have video prepared? Would y'all like me to upload it this time if I don't have a live stream at around this time? This channel has grown pretty big. 358 subscribers. Appreciate it if everyone could share my channel, share the videos. I'm trying to reach 500. I would really love it if I could actually reach 500 by the end of the year. If not, 600. I really want to push this channel. Next year, I want to reach at least 1,000 because I'm still a small channel. And then my next goal after that will be 2,000. And then 4,000. And then 8,000. And then so on and so forth. I really want to inform the community based on tech, iOS. I want to diverse this channel with these live streams. Android. Android 12 is doing pretty good, I've heard. From other people. I've now had the JBL for about a few weeks now. About a month. I love the JBL Charge 5. If you're looking for a good Bluetooth speaker, pretty expensive. I got the 3-year protection plan on it too, in case something happened to it. It's actually a really good speaker. Really am impressed.
YouTube. 9/21. In life, I use Carl.
Oh, nice.
9/21. Samir Salim. I subscribed last week.
Yeah, I saw you commented too. Thanks. Welcome to the channel. Hope you enjoy the content around here.
9:22. In life, this time is much better for me because I'm in the UK. This is the perfect time.
Alright. I released my follow-ups at about 5 p.m. over in the United Kingdom, about 12 p.m. here. And if y'all ever have a question and need to contact me, you can contact me either via email at austinslife9@gmail.com as of now. I will be updating the email address with an actual business email once Apple actually lets it be available. You can actually create your own domain email.
9:22. Luis Gonzalez, Dublin Historia 05. I wouldn't mind. Actually, I upload videos really early as well sometimes.
Like, I know when my view count is pretty high. It has been around like 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. over in Cali, and about 7 p.m. over in London. But then there's times where it's not.
9:22. Samir Salim. I'm in the UK too.
Oh, nice.
Custom emojis. Button.
Like, if I have a video that is uploaded already, I'll probably release it about this time. But it really depends. Because, like, right about this time, depending on my schedule, in about a few weeks, I'll know when it's the best time to actually upload. Well, hey there. Fellow.
Voiceover.
Oh, they're trimming trees now.
9:24. Cassandra Luna. Thanks, Doc.
Hey, Cassandra. How you doing? I haven't seen you around in a long time. Are you beta testing iOS 15? Y'all might hear a weed eater. Things are being trimmed around here. Keeping the front of the studio and the house looking good.
Custom emojis.
Let me see. I want to get the iPhone 7 for a sec.
Watching YouTube. Off.
No. Get out of here. Here's the iPhone 7. Actually, I should not have the iPhone 7 because if Apple would have took it from me, it would have been a replacement model. But, whatever. It would have been a refurbished model of device. But they didn't take it. I think they're now really being stingy about it. So I think if you upgrade in 2 years, then they'll take it 2 to 3 years because then it's worth something. But then they don't. So this weekend I'm gonna see what family has, my friends and stuff. Hi, Flossie Carter. What they got in store, because I may give my iPhone off to a family member, depending on what's going on. But I don't 100% know. Let's see. They updated the whole how to get to your channel in the YouTube app, and I kind of like it, but I kind of don't. Here we go.
9:25. Samir Salim, your FaceTime video did well at 25K views.
Yeah, I know. And that person I'm no longer friends with, which sucks. And that thing is still getting views and recommended to people. And that was 3 years ago now. 4 years ago. It's actually quite annoying, to be really honest with you.
Welcome to Live Chat. Learn. Custom chat message input. Chat public via Austin. Voiceover off.
Yeah, this channel gets a lot of views. I've been blessed. Yeah, most viewed videos. Like I said, this channel actually used to be a live streaming channel. It used to be my backup channel whenever YouTube would actually flag my other one for certain things that they didn't like. But I turned it into a tech channel, and it blew up. I'm very happy.
YouTube. 9:27. Samir Salim. 0 likes on this stream. Come on, people. Voiceover off.
Yeah, drop a like, please. It helps supports the channel and grows the view count. It grows the channel. The likes actually do help, believe it or not. And vice versa, dislikes actually don't help. They do decrease the channel because YouTube takes that analytics and uses it. how many times the video is watched, how many dislikes it has, and they take all that analytics and they'll boost the video based on its view count. The actual, what was I gonna say? The not the channel. The actual. I'm trying to think of it. So if you actually get a bunch of views and they dislike a lot of it, and it's abnormally, like, it's not common for you to get a bunch of spam dislikes, or it's like I'm saying here, then YouTube will actually stop that and not count that if it actually is proven to be false dislikes. But it depends on what channel it is, and if it's being disliked across all of its videos, then yeah.
9:27. Samir Salim. I'll drop the first like.
Thanks. Like I said, I'd greatly appreciate it. It helps grow the channel. Someone is having fun trimming, and it's actually on our property. So, it's going to get noisy here. They're actually weeding the garden. We have a garden area, but it's plants. It's like flowers and stuff like that. Let me see something. That actually is over by the flagpole. Okay, then. That's actually far away, and that's loud. I had the AC off, and it's getting warm in here. Let's see. What's everyone's plan this week? iOS 14.7 should be releasing to the public today. More than likely because of the Magsafe battery pack pre-orders actually go out tomorrow. So if you ordered the Magsafe battery pack, pre-order it when it was released last week. It will come out to the... No, they're actually weeding the flower bed. They're not even weeding the actual garden. But the thing that I was going to say is if you pre-order it, you'll get it tomorrow. Hopefully. I check your shipment status. The MagSafe battery pack does not work with iPhone 11s or older. I'm going to clarify that now. It only works with the 12s.
9:30. Nikita Smith. Geez, I can hear it quite well actually. Oh well, it's got to be done.
Yep, I did not know that they were going to do this. I can move studios. Give me a sec.
30. Samir Salim. I also think today for 14.7 considering the MagSafe battery pack.
Yep, it will be. Hold on. Let's see what I can do. It is very loud. I'm going to actually move until this is done. That is really loud.
9:30. Nikita Smith. Geez, I can hear it quite well actually. Oh well, it's got to be done.
Yep. Get out your item chooser.
Closing item chooser.
And they're controlling the music outside too. So this is lovely. So hopefully YouTube doesn't flag this because there's windows open in this part of the house. But actually, let me see if I can actually shut the door. Hold on. Don't copyright me. I'm just going to shut it for now. Hold on. There is a chicken in the house. Get out. There. My bad, everyone. Sorry about that. So we had a sliding glass door open, and the chickens decided to free roam into the house.